Okay, so this is one of the most brutal parts of Ourimbah State Forest, in that it's right at the end of the cross country, but it's all uphill. It's rocks. It's technical. So I'm going to take this up here, and then I'm going to do a loop of browns, like I like to do. Now, the big catch with this rock up ahead, you've got to hit it right and at speed. Otherwise, you will stuff up big time. Okay, I made it, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let's take a breather while I get up to browns. Give that a lap, and we'll call it a day. It's going to get hot today. Hot, hot, hot. So, bear with me while I'm dying of lack of oxygen. But these are 90% of the reasons I do this. Keep me fit in my mid-60s. Enjoy the forest. Okay, this is the start of where browns down, then joins up with browns. So we're just going to go around here, very technical, very technical through here, definitely above average rider. You need to almost come to a standstill when you turn your handlebars in some spots. But that's never a good idea, the total standstill. Okay. Oh. Nearly got me. Nearly got me. Not my best effort through there. Nearly got me. I didn't have to unclick that. I think that's the measure of my good riding. If I'm not unclipping, putting the foot down, then I figure I've still got at least 90% of the balance. Even one of these tight hairpins. And you can't go too fast into them, thinking you can just rail around. There's no berm. The floor is very loose with bark and leaf, especially this time of the year. So you really need to focus on what you're doing. Okay, that was the first section. This is the second section, and a little bit more playful. Still has some climbs. This one you can rail straight around on the brake. Position the steering to go the way you want it to go, and just pedal out of it. And you get a lot of that in threadbow, but without the little balk afterwards where you've got to try and climb up and over anything. You can hit it, use a little bit of back brake, and then reposition the front and just pedal out of it. Yep, feeling a bit gassed. I do enjoy going home. Feeling very woozy. It is a lovely feeling. It just gives you a buzz for the rest of the day, which I tell you what, these days everyone could use a nice buzz that doesn't involve drugs. Just putting in the effort, letting your natural body endorphins release, and watch the outcome. Feel the blessing of that euphoria. I'll never forget, close to 40 years ago, I met the owner of Nirvana surfboards, and at the time it was just a lovely word. I just thought he'd come up with a really good word for his surfboards over Kincumber, and didn't think anything more of it till one day I actually asked him. So you got to think, I was young, I wasn't a scholar, I didn't go chasing big words, strange words, and I just said, is Nirvana anything? He said, it's a Balinese word, and the only way you can describe it, and unfortunately for the Westerners, the only way you can describe it to them is imagine yourself waking up one morning and knowing you're awake. It doesn't feel like a dream, and you've just been informed you've won a huge lottery. What would sweep over you? And it sort of will make sense after that. You know, I was a surfer when I was younger, and yes, it was something I used to do every morning at Avoca Beach on the point. Used to surf with Max Sainsbury, Mark Sainsbury's father, and not a great story, but I was the last person to see Mark alive. He paddled out as I was paddling in, and yeah, I got the news on the radio that afternoon that he passed away in the surf due to some medical complication. Yeah, probably a bit of a downer. Finish this right on, but I believe there's such a thing as dying from the thing you love. If anything, the thing you love should keep it alive longer. One of these, please. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.